says 24 grams of protein, that number is determined by the nitrogen balance product. And there's other things you can add to the product to bring up the nitrogen balance, which is going to show that protein number being higher when it's really not.
What's being talked about here is nitrogen spiking. The way you measure the protein content of a product is to measure the amount of nitrogen and multiply it by the conversion factor 6.25. The reason is because the majority of the nitrogen in a product is going to be bound to the amino acids that make up the proteins. This isn't always the case. For example, plant products typically have more non-protein nitrogen than animal products, which is why sometimes we overestimate the amount of protein inside of some plant products. But remember that all amino acids contain nitrogen. But whey protein in its natural form will contain different ratios of 20 different amino acids. And we need all of these amino acids in different ratios. With that being said, what some companies do is they mix their whey protein with inexpensive amino acids like L-taurine or L-glycine, meaning that your protein powder will have unproportional amounts of the different amino acids. But on the label, it will have the exact same amount of protein, because it still contains the same amount of nitrogen. But this will decrease the quality of the protein because it won't be providing us with the correct ratio of amino acids. After the practice of nitrogen spiking was discovered, many competing protein companies published lists of the companies not to buy from. And there have even been peer-reviewed published studies talking about which supplements have been spiked with different amino acids or different types of non-protein nitrogen. So just do your research, buy from a reputable brand, and get as much protein from whole foods whenever possible. But if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.